Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to the Right Amount of Rant podcast. I am your host, Rival, always joined by my good friend, Julian. Say hi, Julian.
Hey, everybody.
So we're back. We were unable to record on this. This seems to be a theme for this month, is that we are unable to record on Saturdays like normal. Meats, I swear to God, you're starting way too early, buddy.
Too early.
We
It's
just
too
literally
early.
started this. Basically, long story short, 1 week I was too sick to do it. Too sick to do it. Not corona related. We'll get to that in a second. Then this last Saturday, I woke up and there was no power in my house. So I kind of can't rant without power going to my microphone, if you feel what I'm saying. That would have been very hard to pull off. It would have been a one-man show with mostly Julian going, yeah, man, totally.
Sadly, you cannot hook your Blue Yeti on the mic on your phone. There's no way to do that, as far as I know.
Oh, I know. But you could try to record. Anyway, the joke is you would only hear Julian's side. That was the whole joke of it. I could have done it from my phone, but it would have been one-sided. The point, anyway, we're getting off track, as this podcast typically does. So we are back. We're recording this on the Monday following, which is kind of what we've been getting into. That's not our normal schedule. That's not what we're trying to do. This month has just been a little difficult for us. This month has been difficult for a lot of people because it turns out the coronavirus, what we at this podcast at one point joked was a real-life Plague Inc. has turned into even more of a real-life Plague Inc. So
it was just prone to happen. It was just something that was going to happen regardless of what we said.
Oh, no, I don't think we jinxed it. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
Oh, God, let's hope not.
If I can do that, can I jinx $1 million into my life? Can that fucking happen?
Nah, I don't think
Oh, God, the worst thing that happened to me in the world right now would be if somebody gave me $1 million for no reason and suddenly disappeared. Like, legal.
Yeah.
Legal $1 million, I suppose. So the coronavirus has been hitting a lot of people really hard. And this podcast almost was not able to be recorded today because, believe it or not, in Argentina, where my co-host actually lives, they're under quarantine right now. And he would have had too many people at his house that he would not have been able to speak it in English in order to make it a podcast work. So
Why do you sound Italian? Make it a podcast?
he's speaking English to make it a podcast.
Are you adding ace at the end now?
You have some Italian in you, do you not?
Yeah.
You have some German in you?
No. 9. Sorry, what?
Oh, I'm starting to believe you have some German in there. Have you seen Kyle?
I'm sorry, who?
You don't pass. I guess that's actually a plus in your case. Ask our friend Hack if he's seen Kyle and tell him that I told you to look for him, and he'll die laughing. Anyway,
Okay.
He's about this tall as I hold my hand up in front of me.
Yes, it's this tall. I have no idea how
it's
tall
about
you're
this
talking
tall.
about.
Have you seen Kyle? Seen Kyle? Anyone seen Kyle? It's a joke. It's a Nazi joke. Everybody, calm down. Okay, these are jokes. It's fine. Yeah, no, you'll see it. I'll show you the next time you're in the States, and you'll probably be like, "Holy shit, you're allowed to do that?" I'm like, "Yeah, I am, but I shouldn't because it's horrible." Because I make really dark jokes. We're getting off topic. Coronavirus has quarantined all of Argentina.
Yep.
Quarantine them. It's not a hard quarantine. It's a heavy suggestion. But the elderly are told basically, hey, don't leave your damn house, Grandma. You're gonna freaking die. Because it turns out apparently the coronavirus more or less affects people, generally speaking, about 40 or older.
Actually 60 or older, not 40.
You know what? I'm being safe then, okay?
Yes,
I'm approaching 40. Shut the fuck up. For those that don't know, this past Thursday, I actually turned 36. I leveled up to 36. I don't get older. I get stronger. I leveled up.
Level up.
So I leveled up to 36. And Julian the week before, earlier this month, also leveled up. He's almost still 10 years younger than I am. So as I'm listening to this, people are like, hey, do you know the coronavirus is affecting mostly people 40 years and older? I'm like, oh, hey, cool, that's fine. Unless you have heart or breathing problems, I'm fucked. Awesome.
Sweet.
Great.
Oh,
I don't have heart problems. My heart is actually very strong for my age.
Nice.
Which makes it sound like, oh, I'm actually like 34 when I'm 36. No, I've got like an intensely strong heart, apparently. According to the doctor, my last doctor that I went to, my last physical was like, hey, your heart's actually like top fucking notch. And I go, that's awesome. That means I can eat more nachos. So like my heart won't fail on me sooner. But apparently my heart is actually naturally strong, but my lungs are naturally weak. So
whoops.
That really sucks, doesn't it? It really sucks.
Hang on, does that compensate for your lack of one of the other?
No, it doesn't.
Damn it.
It does not, because it turns out my heart can get the blood, boom, 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 boom,
Yes.
all over the body easier. But if my lungs can't get the oxygen to the blood, it doesn't matter what my heart can do.
Damn it.
So my heart's like, fucking lungs, you're always holding me back. Son of a bitch. I could be a fucking world-class athlete if it wasn't for the fat, laziness, and lung problems in that order.
I would say mostly because of the lungs. You can fight off the fat.
Well, I was trying to make more of a joke, but I am fat. I am nearly 300 pounds. I am a big boy.
Damn.
I'm a big boy. I carry it well, is what I've been told. This is not the rival sucks his own dick hour, so we're not going to talk about how awesome I am anymore.
I was just going to say that you don't look like you're 300.
No, I don't. I look probably closer to like 220, 230. Probably. That's what I've been told. But then again, well, we're again, not the rival sucks his own dick hour. That's not what we're here for. My lungs suck. That's the entire point of me bringing this all up. I have asthma problems. It turns out if I don't want to have one of my major medications, I have trouble breathing a lot. And I actually, I managed to get with my doctor earlier today. I'm going to get my fix on my medications. I'm going to get the medication that I've been missing for the last 4 or 5 months. I'm going to get my shit together. I'm going to start to be able to breathe again. I'm going to become a beast.
Nice.
And hopefully this coronavirus doesn't put me in the grave. So I really shouldn't say it like that. My mom is genuinely concerned for me. And I'm like, Mom, that's fine. But I actually don't have a fear of death. So chill out. We're fine.
Well, at least she's concerned.
Yeah, it's really weird. I don't have a fear of death. I don't have a fear of dying, which is, okay, Julian, do you know what? God, we are wildly off topic. Not the point. We'll get back to coronavirus here in a minute.
It's always been the same.
Do you know what our people around the world in general, what their 2 biggest fears are?
Death and the only thing I can think of is death.
Death and public speaking.
Oh.
Yes, the thing that we're literally doing right now, speaking and having that go out to people.
Yes, I actually didn't think about that.
Yes. I mean, this is literally saved for all the world to hear forever. Think about that shit. Everything that we've ever created, as long as YouTube doesn't crash down or Spotify doesn't go up in flames, everything that we've created and sent to those 2 platforms will live on forever.
Until it's eventually demise.
Even when we're 90 and we're talking about Enter the Gungeon for some fucking reason. So, yeah, no, I'm not afraid of death, and I haven't been afraid of death for a long time. Just, I went through some stuff, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to live my life in fear. If I die, I just want it to be quick. That's really all I want. Like, if it's going to happen, don't live with regrets, kids. But as far as public speaking goes, I've been embarrassed too many times. I'm just like, you know what? I'm willing to laugh at myself so that other people can laugh with me, and I no longer fear that. So that's fun. Hey, back on the coronavirus because we've gotten so far off topic for no fucking reason.
It's always been this way, but that's okay because I enjoy doing that. You enjoy doing that. Let's get off topics and back.
Well, I mean, wherever the conversation takes us, that's the important part. I also don't know at what minute we started. So this is going to be a random, like, we're going to get close to an hour. It might be under, we might be over, whatever. Same thing as always. So basically right now there's 2 groups of thoughts. One of them is, holy shit, the world is going to end. This is real life, God's plague. Okay?
Okay.
There's another group of people that go, just wash your fucking hands. Stay away from people, wash your hands.
Yeah, thing that everybody should do ever since they were kids.
Yes, and they should learn to wash your hands properly. Do you know how long you're supposed to wash your hands if you're washing your hands properly?
2 minutes?
No, that's brushing your teeth. God.
Oh.
You should at least wash your hands with soap and water for at least 20 seconds.
Oh.
At least. Most people are like, oh.
just one. Just once and there we go.
Fuck, what'd you do? What is this? How long should you wash your hands? Why did Pornhub try to pop up when I was searching on that? I'm mostly concerned. Not when, how long you fucking...
at least 20 seconds.
Hold on, I'm gonna start typing that again and see why Pornhub popped up. How... like, I'm really doing this. I don't know if this is gonna make it to the final cut. I kind of don't care.
We'll see.
How long... Oh, if I type in how low, that's when
how low can you go?
The fuck were we? Oh, coronavirus. There we go.
Oh my God.
So Julian has not actually been quarantined. Julian's mom has been sort of soft quarantined, basically recommended heavily. So we were not able to do this podcast today. I just found out from my lovable wife that apparently the governor of my state has basically mandated that all bars and like restaurants closed to in-person, like, dine-in seating.
Oh, damn.
Drive-thrus are fine, but if you're a restaurant in the state of Kentucky right now, no, nobody sits down. Nobody gets seated.
Huh.
Nobody. Probably for 2 weeks. There's going to be a lot of restaurants that are going to get hit hard. And I can't help but think of one of our favorite ones that doesn't have a drive-thru. It's called El Nepal. Anybody who lives in the state of Kentucky or knows what an El Nepal is, you know they make delicious Americanized Mexican food.
Oh,
because it is very Americanized. I'm not going to live.
Wait, didn't I go there? No.
Maybe you did. Maybe you didn't. I don't know. The only thing I remember taking you to, because I didn't have enough vacation time while you were here, so I had to work a couple of days, was Hooters. Hooters was the only one that I know for a fact.
Hooters.
Yeah,
no, wait,
that's
it's Scooters. My bad.
No, it was Hooters.
That.
No, you keep that motherfucker. Yeah.
Okay.
You do whatever you want. I don't care. You have the power.
Hey, I'm the one in charge here.
You're not
in the editing part. In the
editing. Well, yes, I also give you freelance to do whatever the fuck you want in the editing department, too.
Yes.
I am the least micromanaging director in the history of anything because I literally go, hey, here's this, make it funny. And I leave you the fuck alone. I'm like,
correct.
Hey, is it done? And then that's it. I just ask when it's done. Even on the fucking YouTube videos, occasionally I'm like, hey, can we make fun of me more? Because I think that would be funny. Like, I enjoy it when you make fun of me. I think those are the best ones. As long as I'm in on the joke kind of thing, I think it's fine.
Oh, yeah.
Now, if you're like, I'm Rival and I'm a fucking idiot, or God, don't clip that. Like stuff like that. No, that's not fun. If you can make fun of me and have fun making fun of me, that is the way that I want things to go. Have fun making fun of me or with me. Whatever your conscience decides. I don't give a shit. So I'm not your dad. Be your own man.
Copy that, boss.
That's I love it. You're like, I'm the man when it comes to editing. I'm like, yeah, because I literally don't fucking boss you around, motherfucker. I'll leave you alone. Coronavirus. Really affecting a lot of people. It is Plague Inc. on hard mode.
Oh, God.
And,
is it on hard
does
mode?
Not know how.
Do people wash their hands constantly? No, apparently not.
All right, then this is easy mode because too many people are wiping their ass, not washing their hands, and then wiping their eyes.
Kind of.
Kind of?
I'll say normal. Normal difficulty.
You're saying normal? Well,
yes.
As often as I see people leave the bathroom without washing their hands, I gotta be honest with you, bro. I wash my hands twice as long for those exact motherfuckers.
Oh, goodness.
Because they touch doorknobs and stuff. Remember, you can only take care of so much. The same people that are passing around the coronavirus are the same people that like fucking rub their eyes or like scratch their balls or what have you, and then like smear it across keyboards or doorknobs and God only knows what. These are the same people that don't think about the fact that they're actually full of mucus and oils, and they're smearing that mucus and oils everywhere. And all of them have diseases and germs in them. You're all nasty. Holy shit, wash your ass. It's disgusting.
That's a right amount of rant tip of the day.
Here, I'm gonna quote a great comedian. This is a quote, and I'm actually going to butcher this, but you get the general idea.
Go for it.
Red Fox, great. He's an older generation comedian, but he was talking. He's like, look, you can't be nasty all the time. You have to wash yourself, okay?
Okay.
The most important part, he goes, and don't fret if you ain't got much time. That's not the point. I'm not talking about washing your whole ass. I'm talking about washing your asshole. That was basically the joke, and I was just like, I love that. Thank you, Red Fox. Get in there and scrub your balloon knot, kids. Wash your hands, scrub your balloon knot. Leave the brown starfish just squeaky clean. Wash up. God bless. Wash your hands, brush your teeth. Stop touching shit. That's all I'm saying.
Literally, stop touching shit.
I'm literally, as I'm saying things like balloon knot and starfish, I'm trying to listen to see if my wife is out there giggling. And I can't hear it. I can't hear it. Gidget, are you hearing the starfish stuff?
Yeah.
Is it funny?
Yeah.
Bitch, you are the least enthusiastic, funny, laughing person ever.
Oh, man.
Your silence proves my point, woman. Oh, I'm sorry. She's concentrating. She's playing Stardew Valley on the Switch. She's not listening to me.
Oh, okay.
I'm over here talking about buttholes and washing them, and it's getting ranty, and my wife's just like, I need to plant more tomatoes.
You don't disturb your lady playing Stardew Valley.
That's her favorite game right now, is Stardew Valley. She's really big on any game that can be, like planned out ahead, or like she can look up player guides, she can plan everything out and whatnot. Just, good for her. Good for her. She also married the fucking douchebag in the game, and I'm kind of upset about that.
Which one of them all?
She married, what's the name of the dick wad you married?
Was it Fabio?
Sebastian, the fucking emo douche. I'm just like, motherfucker.
Hey, everybody marries him.
part of me is like, aren't you supposed to marry the one that's closest to your husband or whatever? Like, or you could have married a chick and not made me think of you with the emo dude. So, but you know, whatever, it's your thing. You do you. Kind of makes me want to play Stardew Valley.
You're actually doing this for a good cause. Once you do that, he stops smoking.
How the fuck do you know that? Hey, has Sebastian stopped smoking?
I think so.
That's a yes. That's a positive from the wife. Apparently, getting a chick pregnant turned his life around. His life now has meaning, so he doesn't inhale toxic fumes all the time. Anyway.
Back to the coronavirus.
What the fuck are we talking about? God, fuck. You know, no, we're done with the coronavirus.
Yes.
Coronavirus is killing. Wash your hands, wash your ass, wash your face. In that order. All right, so we're going on to, we've got to get out. We have to get out of this. God, I don't know what the fuck I've been talking about this whole time. I don't know nothing about nothing. My wife's voice may end up in the podcast as sort of a leave me alone noise. Not now. Stardew Valleying. God. Anyway, so we're going to go off. We're going to go off and we're going to do a little bit of a palate cleanser. Everybody knows, everybody loves. It's time for Florida Man. Headline reads, quote, I'm not going to lie, it's cocaine. Florida man tries to eat stolen debit card, deputies say. Man had 13 stolen credit card and debit cards on him. Orlando, Florida. Dateline. Florida man was caught using a stolen credit card of a dead man.
Oh.
Important details. How did he get a dead man's credit card? And was seen then trying to eat the card to destroy evidence before he was questioned by deputies, according to the arrest record. Orange County deputies, once again, put up a notch for the deputies. The cops are nowhere to be found. One more for the deputies. Say they were called to Disney Springs Monday. Okay, they were called to Disney Springs Monday for the report of a man trying. By the way, what's the date on this as I try to do this? When was this? Hey, Julian, this was actually published and updated this year.
Hot diggity damn.
March 11th and 12th. Oh my God. When they arrived, deputies say they saw Jose Herrera, 27, detained by Disney security, making strange movements with his hand inside of his pocket. Upon investigation, deputies say they found a baggie of white powdery substance in Herrera's pocket. When questions about the contents of the baggie, Herrera was up front with the deputies. I'm not going to lie, it's cocaine.
Yeah, at least he was honest.
Florida man, I got to be honest with you. It's cocaine. So,
oh my God.
Other law enforcement who witnessed the incident told deputies they saw Herrera try to eat the fraudulent card in an attempt to destroy the evidence before he could be questioned. Herrera was able to, is that getting annoying yet? Herrera was able to
I don't even know what you're trying to say.
Herrera?
Herrera?
Herrera.
Oh, Herrera. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The H is mute.
Not in English, it ain't, motherfucker.
But it's a Spanish last name.
Herrera.
There you go.
Herrera.
Doesn't sound good. Anyways.
Was able to purchase a soft drink, $400 worth of Disney gift cards, and attempt to buy $360 worth of jewelry on the stolen debit card. Was found in the possession of 13 other fraudulent credit and debit cards, but investigators said the card in question was stolen from a deceased Ohio man. Is charged with a fraud of a person who is deceased, possession of cocaine, possession of a stolen credit card, and making false statements to law enforcement while under oath. Well, to be perfectly honest, Mr. was entirely upfront about the cocaine.
Like I said earlier, he was honest on that record at least.
Mr. I salute you, sir, for your honesty about your cocaine. Congratulations, Mr. Anybody that's upset about me mispronouncing the criminal's name, you can send all of your complaints to kissmyass@gmail.com. Now we're going to get on to something that's actually quite impressive. This one is actually really neat. Julian actually took a look at this.
Yes.
He tried to do that while we were recording, and I was like, you probably should have done this shit before.
Yeah, no, my computer was crapping the bed.
You had plenty of time earlier when you were fucking tweeting out tweets of you playing Double Dragon going, I have no idea what I'm doing, or whatever the fuck you were saying in that fucking thing. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing? And you never responded to that because
oh my God,
I could not tell what you were saying in that little clip. So
I want some pound cake.
You want some pound cake?
Have you seen the Game Grumps animation on Blanca Minx?
No, what I heard repeatedly is, I want to pound it. I want to pound it. I want to pound it. I was like, why is he doing jump spin kicks then? He clearly needs to be playing a sex simulator if he wants to pound it.
Is there anyone out there? Because I don't know any.
Is there a sex simulator game?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, we're getting sidetracked. Hold on.
Oh, God.
Sex simulator game.
Oh my
Play
God.
free. Ooh, they're all free. Ooh, hold on. Simulating games. Adult games. Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah.
There's a lot of penises on this page.
Yeah, usually
Wow.
when he says free to play means it's full of viruses.
I really should just send you this page. Well,
Next game we're gonna review next week. Oh my god, no.
I literally typed in, hold on, what is it? Sex Simulator. And now you have plenty of games. Click on that. Click on it.
I'm afraid to click on this. Let's see. Oh, Jesus Christ.
This was the top choice. There's a lot of shit on here I recognize, and I shouldn't admit that. You know what? No, we're going to get on this. Okay, you know what? For a while there, I really, and this is a fucking side rant. This is something I told my wife, and my wife thought was funny because it's fun. Anyway, there was I can't even remember the name of it. I wanted to play a really fun, like difficult puzzle game. Okay? Now,
Oh my God.
I have played Honey Pot before, okay? It's actually, outside of like the dating shit, the puzzle part of it is actually quite fun. So if you're not for the dating sim part of Honey Pop, it's actually quite a fun game.
Yeah, sadly the Honey Pop is all about the dating with a little bit of puzzling and
It's got
remembering.
the puzzles though. The puzzles were fun. I
Yes.
enjoyed the puzzles. And then occasionally there were titties, but I was mostly about the puzzles because I had the Steam version and it was quote, it was censored unless you download the uncensored patch and you upload it to the files and then you get to see all the other stuff. Anyway, not the point. I'm getting wildly off topic. Anyway, so I forgot, I can't even remember what the name of it was, but there was a website that had like, hey, log in and play. And it was, I could not for the life of me find on Steam or anywhere else a good puzzle game. Could not do it.
Damn.
I tried multiple of them. I was disappointed because they were way too easy and I didn't want to spend like 20 hours getting to the part where it got difficult. Well, it turns out I found another game that was like a difficult puzzle, but it had like a lot of stuff in common with like Honey Pop. And by that, I mean both in the puzzle and the other stuff as well. So basically they more or less copy what Honey Pop did. God, what was that? Oh, the game was called Booty Call. It was called Booty Call, and it was on a website. Hold on.
You really had to call it the booty call?
What website is this on? Netaku.net. It was a quote casual sex game, but it was just I just wanted to play the puzzles. It actually got extremely difficult really fast because it wants to encourage you to buy stuff to like make it easier. But I was like, hell no, I ain't doing this. I'm gonna play you on hard mode, motherfucker. I must have played that for a couple of weeks. Honest to God. I played it for a couple of weeks because I actually really did enjoy the puzzles. I really did. And sometimes it was impossible to beat no matter what good moves you made. It was literally too difficult. But eventually I literally deleted my account because I'm like, I'm done with you. But I have officially, Netaku, if you want to sponsor this podcast, I can 100% vouch for the quality of your games because I genuinely enjoyed it. But I was getting too much into the game. Like I'm trying too hard to fucking beat it. And I was like, I almost paid money. So
Wow.
like I almost got to the point where it's like, fuck, but I didn't. I did not pay money. So
Too close.
But Netaku, seriously though, if you want somebody that knows about your games, hit me up. Or well, that game anyway. The rest of them were kind of like, what the fuck is this? But anyway, hey, look, I'll do a review on the podcast or a YouTube video, whatever. I'll make Julian edit it. What the fuck are we talking about anymore? Oh my God. Minecraft. We're talking about Minecraft. Oh my God. We're going from simulated titties to simulated libraries.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, for those that don't know, I'm in a good mood. That's why none of this podcast is the most random shit you've heard all week.
Or ever, in that regard.
So this article comes from PC Gamer. This was published 3 days ago. New Minecraft library is clever loophole and safe haven for censored journalism. The mod or add-on that is called the Uncensored Library will house articles blocked in countries without proper press freedoms where Minecraft is still available. So for those having a difficult time following along, this is essentially what has happened. There are some countries in which a true free press, does not exist. Okay. Ironically, in many of those same countries, Minecraft is allowed. So what Minecraft has done is they have created a specific add-on called the Uncensored Library. Now, in this add-on, you can go to your country's section, and they've got like different sections for like 5 or 6 different countries, and you can go there and you can read articles that are blocked in your country.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Although there aren't all the countries in the world, and there aren't that much information.
I know, which is why I said about 5 or 6. The point is that you can read some articles that are blocked. You can get information that is blocked and banned in your country. This is a loophole because they're not checking Minecraft for news articles. Unless they hear this podcast or see this fucking article.
Oh my God.
But
well, I mean, it is in PC Gamer. If they haven't checked that yet with this post in PC Gamer,
well,
then
if at some point in the near future we hear that Minecraft has been banned in multiple countries, then we're going to know why. But I think that's actually a really awesome idea because one of the worst things in the world is to live under a regime who controls all of the information and you have no means by which to get anything else. So I think this is very clever. Julian has actually taken a look.
Yes.
And it looks like a Roman era-esque pillared building.
Yes.
And it looks like it's got like huge rows and huge areas for countries and like they've got information. Now, of course, what is included in it has to be limited. But the big thing there is if you are a Minecraft user or you live in one of the countries such as, what was it? I know Mexico was listed as one of them.
Yes, Russia is listed there, as well as Egypt, Mexico, Saudi Arabia, and Vietnam.
So if you live in any of those countries or you have friends or you want to know what those countries, aren't able to get their hands on, check that out. I don't even play Minecraft, but by God, this is a really awesome thing that they did. They kind of stuck their necks out a little bit to provide this information.
Yes.
And I wholeheartedly agree with them doing it. I think it's an awesome idea. I would never have thought to do it if I worked for
Me neither. I think
Minecraft.
it's a pretty clever idea, especially with the amount of people who play Minecraft.
Yes. And this is a little thing. You can actually download the map and go to it on your own and do your own things. And even the outside is decorated really nice.
Oh my God. Yeah, there's a lot of care put into this map.
So you're not like just dropped into the middle of the library, which would have been much simpler. So yeah, that's essentially one of the things that we wanted to talk about besides, booty calls. Expand your mind. Puzzle games expand your minds. And so does the library.
And also you get pretty pictures. You can,
Yeah, pretty pictures. Yeah, pretty pictures.
Yes.
Hold on.
Pretty pictures.
Yeah, pretty pictures.
Oh,
Hold on, let me find a pretty picture for you.
Oh my God. Just don't do what you did last week.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You spending like 20 minutes looking up pictures.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't spend 20 minutes. That's not on the podcast. You can't tell. Apparently, there's a booty calls a minute work version. Apparently, it's for dudes. Apparently, it's the gay version.
Oh, okay.
How are all these motherfuckers so beefy? God bless. What am I talking about? Sorry. Hold on. I'm sending shit to Julian because this is funny.
Oh, Jesus Christ almighty. Puzzle games.
Yeah, it's a puzzle game, but it has provocative boobies and pussies. And every time you go on a date with a girl, they send you a different picture that you have to pay hundreds of dollars to unlock space in your phone for. It's like, what the fuck? In-game hundreds of dollars. I want to make that clear.
Okay.
In-game, like hundreds of dollars. Like, I can fucking download these off the internet if I really fucking want them. I don't need to pay you for it. But yeah, no, even the border, even like if you play this on PC, the border around the outside actually has like titties and stuff. I'm just like, Jesus Christ, y'all. Could you tone down the tits just a little bit? Here, I'm going to go ahead and delete it so you don't feel bad. I'm going to get it off my screen as well so I don't feel bad. So yeah, Minecraft stepped up, got news articles out to people who would otherwise not be able to receive that information. I think that's a great thing. Awesome. Go Minecraft. Nitaku, think about possibly sponsoring this podcast. All right, now we're gonna cleanse on that one. Rival does approve. It was a fun puzzle game. I'm not gonna lie. It was heavily inspired by Honey Pop, but it was a fun puzzle game anyway.
I guess I gotta give it a shot now.
Are you really gonna give that a shot?
Hey, you seem...
I'm not your dad. You do what the fuck you want, but I deleted my account.
You seem like you enjoyed it a lot. Might as well.
It was a fun puzzle game. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like how we came here to talk about Minecraft. Now we're talking about fucking puzzle games with titties.
But of course, this is what this freaking podcast has been all about. Random stuff. Side rant.
It's always about random stuff. It's always about random stuff.
But you know what is usually and always 100% random?
No, what?
The Florida Man.
Oh, is that where we're going? Is that what you're trying to do?
I thought we were in the same plane.
No, I'm trying to pull up my old Florida Mans that I accidentally deleted. And it turns out that I'm just opening up the nude stuff that I was trying to just like look up stuff to send to you. No, I can't find the Florida Mans I was going to use. So
that is all on you.
That is all on me. Are we going to talk about cock shit bingo, or are we going to talk about Florida man arrested for impersonating an officer?
Jesus. Well, let's go with the cock shit bingo, whatever.
Okay, all right. So, cock shit bingo is, and this is the title, by the way. I'm not trying to be vulgar. This is the title of it. Here, Julian, here, look. Does this not literally say cock shit bingo is a thing?
It does say cock shit bingo, and in the picture it says,
bingo. I'm not making this up. I'm sorry, are you speaking Spanish on my podcast?
Yes, that's what it says in the picture.
I'm the only one that's allowed to speak Spanish on this podcast.
Well, start speaking
I do it horribly. Okay, say.
Okay.
What's the word for a white dude or like white guy? Like, what's a derogatory term for a white guy in Spanish?
Maybe we shouldn't do that.
Why? It's just white dude.
No, I was actually thinking of a word for people from South America, and that's very offensive. Maybe we shouldn't say that.
Well, then don't use that one. If you were to describe an unpleasant white person to your friends, what word would you use?
That is a good question.
Come on, I'm waiting here with bated breath. Fucking tell me.
That is a problem. We don't actually invent any words for white people to discriminate. Well, we usually call them fat or too thin.
Fat or too thin.
Yeah.
How dare you not weigh the appropriate amount of fucking weight for your size?
Hey, people have been freaking called out for that. In my country, at least.
I know in Japan, if you're a little pudgy, people walk up and touch you.
What?
I know that's a thing.
What?
Yeah, we are fucking so off topic today. If you are in Japan, because one of my things is I want to go to Japan, all right? So I've been like, how do like Japanese customs and shit? Like, maybe one day I'll go. So I'll have an idea of how to do it. No, apparently if you're a little pudgy and people like, if you're talking to someone and they feel comfortable, like just generally speaking, they will poke your gut to try and make you feel bad about your weight. So you'll fucking work out and lose your gut. I'm banging on my desk as I do that. But the point is that if I ever go to Japan and I'm talking to somebody and they just reach out and poke my belly, I'm going to smack the fuck out of them. Fuck your culture. Don't touch my pudge, motherfucker.
Oh, man.
Then I'm going to go off, cry, find a Taco Bell in Japan. And do they have Taco Bells?
You are the only one who's going to a Taco Bell in Japan. Come on, man. Go eat the real stuff.
Taco Bells in Japan?
I'm pretty sure they are.
The U.S. restaurant chain, known for its Mexican-inspired menu, operated restaurants in Japan in the late 1980s, but later pulled out, with the exception of outlets at U.S. military bases, which remained.
Apparently, according to Google Maps, there are 6 Taco Bells.
So those are all near American bases then? Wow.
Probably.
That sucks, man. I want to go to Japan to get some Japanese-inspired, Americanized Mexican food.
I want to go back to the States to get more Earl of Sandwich.
To get what?
Earl of Sandwich, I think it was.
I don't even know what the fucking Earl of Sandwich is.
Oh, it's just basically like Subway, but better.
Why in the fuck do you want to go back to the States to get a sub?
That was delicious. I enjoy that.
You want to spend thousands of dollars to fly to the States just to eat a fucking sub?
No. I want more of those smoked wings.
You are a strange man. Here I was going to buy you a hooker on your next time. I guess I'll save some money and get you a fucking sandwich.
Yeah, you'll save up so much money.
Well, then I'll give the hooker to me. Or no.
No,
I won't. Cut that
your
out.
wife.
My wife will get pissed.
Yeah. Yeah, and she said
cock shit bingo is a thing in Florida.
What the fuck?
All right. So anybody who's been hanging tight with us, thank you so much. God, I don't know where the fuck we are today or what the fuck we're doing or how the fuck long I've been rambling. Almost 50 minutes now.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we've been going for a while. If you've ever wanted to bet on live chickens while downing a few drinks, cock shit bingo at La Coquina Cocteleria. That's a fun word. With
Sorry, can you repeat that, please?
At the Cock Shit Lounge is the event you've been waiting for. I don't know. Can you say that for me? What is that?
Cocina Cocteleria.
Coctelerina.
What are you adding the N for?
You know what? It's a cocktail arena. That's what the fuck I'm saying now. It's a cocktail arena. Is the event that you've been waiting for. On this coming Sunday, this upcoming Monday's March 29th, the Hilarity Bar will debut Cock Shit Bingo, a lively gathering that will happen to the last Sunday of every month. Yes, this unexpected event, it's not really unexpected if you're fucking planning it, is it?
Pretty much.
You're fully expecting this. It says, yes, this unexpected event revolves around chickens and their defecation, but hey, it involves cocktails or cocktail arena and live poultry. It's not unexpected. Do you know what the fuck words are? Amber Love Bond, the writer of this article. It's not unexpected if you're fucking planning it. Here's how it works. During the event, guests buy a drink to score a raffle ticket with a number on it. At exactly 5 p.m., a chicken will be placed on top of a bingo board in an outdoor chicken coop. Whatever number the chicken poops on is the winner. Be prepared to make an evening of it because the entire process could take 5 minutes or an hour, depending upon the chicken's relief needs. The player also must be present to claim the prize. What?
I mean, if you're not there to claim your prize, then you're kind of screwed.
Are they, though?
I mean, yeah, they're not getting the price.
Do you really want to hang around a bar that has live chicken shitting?
Oh, fuck no.
I think not ordering there and actually, if this keeps up, the bars won't even allow to be opened because of quarantines in Florida. Like in the state of Kentucky, the quarantine will block people from being in there and ordering drinks. So your cock shit arena will no longer work.
You cannot make that up.
What do you mean I can't make it up?
The cock shit bingo.
It's an entirely possible scenario.
I just can't believe someone decided to do that. Oh my God. And the Florida.
You know what we need? You know what we need, Cletus?
Why do we
What's
need?
that?
What's that?
God, do not do whatever the fuck voice you just tried to do. Do not use that voice for fucking Cletus.
Okay.
Julian, let me hear your best, like, American Southerner voice.
You're kidding me, right?
No.
I don't have an accent on my own, and you want me to do a Southern freaking accent?
A Southern?
Southern, yes.
Fucking just get down deep in it. Tell me, what? Can you try and imitate this here voice?
No, I can't.
Fucking do it. Fucking try, you damn Yankee. Fucking just put your lips to get... What the fuck? You are just... Your mother would be disappointed in you if she understood what the fuck you just said. Now, put your lips together. Form the words, make the vowels a little longer than they need to be, and shorten the consonants until they just sound like mutterings. Try and talk like this.
You're killing me here.
Fucking try it, because this is what we're all here for at this point. I want to hear a fucking Spanish man
trying to mess up the podcast, because we don't...
No, that's your fucking old man voice. No. That is your fucking old man voice, which sounds generic as shit. Back in my day. Like, really get crotchety in that shit. If you're going to do the old man voice, get crotchety as shit in it. Back in my day. You ought to watch your mouth, sonny. I used to fuck your mama in the ass.
This is why I don't do acting, because I have no clue how to do that.
Fuck your mama in the ass? Don't do that. That's bad. Julian.
Yes.
Can you do any accents? Can you do any accents? Can you do an Australian accent?
Oi, mate.
You love the sniper from TF2. Can you do that without just saying the word mate?
Bugger. No, that's...
Can you say like a full sentence? Oi, we need to get a cracker bugle up in here.
That sounds pretty good.
Let's get them thongs off your feet. Might want to try and do a couple things with a dingo and a boomerang ladder.
How did we go from cock shit bingo to freaking accents? We still
I don't know. I started doing a thing where I was like, you know what, Cletus would sound really damn fun right now. Let's get the chickens, stuff them up full of food, and wait for them to shit on numbers. That's what I want to do. What the fuck? And then, of course, I started doing a voice, and then I heard you start to try to do a voice, and I was like, hold on, motherfucker. Let's hear you actually. No interruptions. Do a Southern voice. Do it right now. Go.
No, I can't. I don't even know what to do.
Why? Because you have why? Because you've got stage fright?
No, I really don't know how to do it.
Stage fright means you're afraid to perform. That's what it means.
No, I get you. I get you on that one. But no, I really don't have no idea. Oh, excuse you. I have no idea how to do it.
Why are you not? Did you say I'm not allowed to do it?
No, I don't know how to do it.
Okay. Imitate the noises that I make.
And then I said, this is why I don't do voice acting. Because I have no clue how to do it. I don't do voice
acting either, boy, but I need you to pay attention here.
Okay.
It's not look, Southern voice is all about drawling out the vowels and keeping your tongue loosey-goosey like a drunken goosey.
You're talking to someone who can roll the R's. Feeling the tongue loose is not a characteristic of mine.
Do not roll your R's. Just try and keep your mouth like a fucking chasm and talk out the sides of it with the muscles in your cheeks. Try and do that. over pronunciate certain vowels, and then skip the rest of them. Try and mimic the sound of my voice right now. Go.
Good day, partner.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Did you just say good day, partner?
Yes.
Are you trying to be a Texan or like a Louisiana Southerner, which is what the fuck I was? I need you to get your ass off of my haunted plantation now, boy. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Kind of.
You are a racist son of a bitch. You know that? Julian, we have got to get you, man.
I need to get to this.
You mean to entertain? Wait, no, you were not. No, here's the issue. I figured it out. I was born and raised as an only child, which explains a lot of my craziness. I don't have enough money to say it's eccentricities or whatever the fuck that word is. What's that word when you have money but you're crazy, so they don't call you crazy, they call you something else? Eccentric? Yeah. I'm not eccentric. I'm crazy because I grew up poor.
Okay.
So that was a little English joke for anybody listening that might have enjoyed that. So yeah, I grew up an only child, so I had to entertain myself. And even now, occasionally I'll just walk around the house saying stuff to myself to entertain myself. And my wife can vouch for this. She's heard me do this shit where I just walk around the house and I make noises like woo, just randomly down the house. And she goes, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I go, I forgot you were here. I'm sorry. Like, I forget that I have other people around me because I grew up as an only child. And I just shouted out noises. You're getting into the head of Rival right now. I'm sorry. This is a weird trip you're taking. That's enough for right now. Basically, if anybody in Florida wants to bet on chickens shitting on numbers, you can find it. It's apparently a local thing at the Cocktail Arena. And that's where you're going to go. Julian, pronounce it again for me.
La Cocina Cocteleria.
Why do your people have to add so many fucking vowels?
Because it's Spanish, man. We love our vowels.
That's not a fucking reason.
We love our vowels. We pronounce them all.
You don't pronounce all the S's. I found that out one time.
That is true.
Sniff, snort, and Bjorton. Say it. Sniff, snort, and Bjorton.
Sniff, snort, and Bjorton. Aha!
Oh, you cut out on my end. I could not fucking hear you say it. You cut out on my end.
I'm not.
Try it again. Say it again.
Sniff, snort, Bjorton.
You fucked it up. I'm sorry.
Oh, fuck you.
Sniff, snort, Bjorton.
Sniff, snort, Bjorton.
Sniff, snort, and Bjorton. Say it. Do it now. Go.
Sniff, snort, Bjorton.
You're getting better. You're getting better. I'll give you credit.
Eventually, I will get it.
So, at one point, you were like, Sniff, Norton, Bjorn. The fuck happened to your face? Did your tongue fall asleep halfway through that sentence? All right, so we're moving on.
Okay, go for it. Go for it.
I'm sorry. What were you going to say? Can I roll my R's or some shit?
Yes.
Can I roll my R's? No, but I can make a noise that sounds like I can.
Try it.
Roll your R's.
Dude.
No, I can't because that makes me feel like I'm going to cough up a hairball. That shit hurts my throat.
Yeah, don't do that.
Let's go to the I don't know how in the fuck people roll their R's. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know why that's a requirement to speak your goofy ass vowel obsessed language. You know what you got to do to speak English? Learn all the stupid rules. That's what the fuck you got to do to speak English.
There's so many stupid rules. That's the problem.
I before E, except after C, except for in words like neighbor and way, and a couple other ones that have the C like before. Like none of this shit makes sense. None of it makes sense, and yet we're able to communicate.
Yes.
Screw you, romance languages. We made up our own Germanic yelling languages.
Yep.
Anyway, hey, how's everybody doing out there? We're going to talk about video games again.
Oh, hell yeah.
We're done talking about Julian's gobbledygook vowel-obsessed language, and we're going to go over here to the English-obsessed language. English-obsessed language? That's the fuck?
What?
This Germanic language that allows us to speak into English.
Oh, yeah.
Even though that...
Okay, that makes more
I'm
sense.
going to tell you a joke on podcast. All right. Anyway, this one comes from Polygon. This is actually really neat in which a guy it started a game and enabled his game, which was Breath of the Wild, to be played by his chat. This is in Twitch, by the way. So he enabled the video game,
right.
Breath of the Wild, to be controlled for 5 minutes at a time by a member of chat.
Damn.
Consider that for a moment. First of all, that's impressive.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time this ever happens, but Breath of the Wild.
No, it would not, which is why it's interesting. I think it's very interesting. But against all odds, Twitch chat beat the game Breath of the Wild. which is no small task.
Wow.
Apparently this guy, and I watched a brief bit of it, what's this guy's name? Point Crow, Twitch streamer extraordinaire. Apparently in early March, he cleared Breath of the Wild without walking, which is just like, what the fuck?
Wait, what?
He beat the game Breath of the Wild without walking.
How does it... Okay? Wow. I'm just having a quick look at the screen here of the stream. This is a mess.
It is a mess. Now, here's the thing is that someone takes control of the game for 5 minutes at a time. There's a little clock. It even tells who has control of the game. Now.
Wow.
So he is doing the whole nine. He played the game and beat it without walking. Now he has had Twitch chat enabled so that they can control the game. Every once in a while, he takes control as well. He's got macros for parrying, for backflip, sidestep, and left and right. So he's got a couple of macros built into the chat to assist them. Now chat has to the person playing actually has to input what they want into fucking chat. Do you understand this?
They have to type in what they want the character to do.
To move forward, they have to hit W enter or A enter or what have you. And he'll move a certain distance forward, this, that, and the fucking other. They actually fucking beat that here. It's outrageous. But this guy, there's actually a video. You can look it up. Can Twitch chat beat Breath of the Wild? And there's a 50-something minute clip of this dude doing it. And they start a brand new game. They play all the way through, and they they don't beat it, but they go into one of the combat dungeons and shit, and the chat actually ends up beating the game, beating that section, and they called it beat it the game, whatever, I don't know. The point is that it's actually, he had people hundreds of miles away taking control of this. Link basically got possessed by hundreds of different people.
Yes.
All of them with different play styles. There's a lag delay between what you see and what they see.
Oh my goodness.
Just imagine if you have this on high latent, if he has it on low latency so that chat sees it as quickly as possible with a 3-second delay. Imagine playing Breath of the Wild with a 3-second delay with a normal controller.
Imagine playing any game with a 3-second delay. That's how hard it should be.
Exactly. But the bigger point here is that Jesus Christ, this is actually incredible. These are the kind of things that I would want to see on stream, is something unique or different. These are the kind of things that I actually encourage because I think they're quite interesting, and I want to see more of them like this. It's interesting. I like these self-imposed challenges. They're fun. They're different. I mean, come on, the guy that beat Breath of the Wild without walking now has Twitch chat trying to beat Breath of the Wild. And that's it.
That brings a lot of chat activity to your stream.
Yeah.
Literally, the entire chat is all about.
Now here's the thing. When the timer runs out and somebody that's just lurking there and doesn't do anything, and they're just sitting there hey, well, I guess we've got 5 minutes of dicking around while somebody doesn't play. That had to be fun. Or he could probably all right, well, if you don't move in the next 10 seconds, I'm going to boomp you. Yeah, you got boomped. That's actually quite genius. I enjoyed it. I didn't watch I watched part of the video. I liked it. It was a lot of fun. But at a certain point, when you do this and you beat the game without walking, you may need to pick up another game, brother. You may be doing too much on one end. So yeah, that's what that is. So if you guys actually want to watch this or read this particular article, I'll leave this in the comments. So look for a link down in the comments down there. So this has been a very odd podcast. I have been everywhere. I gave a confession that I used to play a sex puzzle game because I actually enjoy the puzzles.
In which I'm going to try out eventually.
Nataku, if you want, come on, your boy. No more free sponsorship stuff. Nataku, I need that cash. You understand? Just a little bit. Just slide it. Honestly, you could pay me off with probably a 50 if we're being honest there. And maybe, some free codes for some free downloads for some of your games. Anyway, not the point.
Damn.
Or maybe Julian. Can we give Julian a fully boosted account with all the stuff on it? I'd be willing to forego any kind of payment just to give Julian be holy shit, this game is a lot of fun, and there are a lot of anime boobies in this.
Hey, I already said that I will try the game out by myself. I had no problem.
Oh, my sweet Jesus, Julian. Oh, my God. You know what? Make that a YouTube video.
No, can I?
Fine, make it a video that you put on a Patreon then.
Okay, that sounds good.
You go. That'll be a behind the scenes video that normally wouldn't make it to freaking YouTube. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, we really do appreciate you hanging tight. This has been a very unusual podcast, even by our standards. God, I don't even know how many topics we touched on today because we were everywhere.
This was just a mess, and I lost connection.
And he lost connection. He's currently talking through his phone to me.
Yes.
But we're making it work for you, the listener.
Yes.
So if you liked this podcast and you want to support this podcast, please share it around. Get this to all your friends, family, anybody that you think might enjoy this. Please share it with them. We always want to grow. You can listen to us on Anchor as well as on Spotify. I think we also got a Google Podcasts or whatever. I don't know. I mostly check Spotify and Anchor. The point is, please share this around. Get these out to your friends and family. If they enjoy random ass stuff, please insert us into their lives so that we can bring them down like we bring down everything else. So, darkness, my old friend.
If you enjoy the podcast, please share it with everybody.
Yes, absolutely. Share it with your enemies. Share it with your friends. Share it with your grandma. I'll talk dirty to grandma. I don't give a damn. Let's do this.
Don't share it with your boss. He might fire you.
Share it with your boss, but do it anonymously.
Yes.
Or share it with your boss and get all the credit, just whatever. Suggestions. Like, hey, you don't have to like this podcast. This guy's really weird, though, and he's speaking English. So let's go ahead and try this out. Keep a lookout for our Patreon. We are actually going to start doing Patreon stuff, Patreon behind-the-scenes stuff for a lot of our different things that we've got going on. I've got multiple projects. Julian has multiple projects. We've got projects going on together. So keep an eye out for any kind of updates for what the right amount of Rant is doing for you. We are trying to grow. We're trying to get better for you guys. So make sure you're here. Make sure you're with us. And as always, friends, stay awesome.